Hi, I'm Ruben with Top Lawn Pros. If you're looking to fix your lawn, you probably ask yourself, should I go with seeds or should I sod my lawn? So today I'm going to walk you through the pros and cons of each so you can make the best choice for your yard, make sure it meets your budget and also the goals that you have. So Florida lawns are a little bit unique. There's the heat, there's the sandy soils, there's the afternoon downpours, and the weed pressure. So choosing the right method to grow grass is key. So let's take a closer look at both. So sod gives you that instant gratification. Your lawn is going to instantly look green if you sod versus you putting down seed. The sod is also going to help with erosion. So there's not going to be any erosion with the downpours because you have sod down, so that's great. And the weeds, they just won't stand a chance, especially early on when you sod versus when you put down seed. The weeds will compete with the seeds. So that's another one of the pros of using sod versus seeds. However, when you sod, the upfront cost is more, and you also need to have somebody properly install your sod. We typically like to use St. Augustine sod. It thrives here, does very well, but it does need the right attention and care. So that's where cost also comes in. You're going to have the upfront cost of the sod, but then the recurring cost of not only fertilizing and weed control, but also the irrigation. Watering could get expensive here depending on what type of water, whether you have city water or you have well water, but it can get expensive. Now seeding, it's cheaper. You can also do it yourself. It's a popular option for people to do it yourself. It does take longer, so the germination of the seeds and for it to grow to a full lawn, it's going to take much longer. The seeds are more vulnerable to pests and they're going to compete with the weeds. So having bare soil, bare dirt, you put down seeds, you're going to start watering those are going to compete with the weeds. And then most of Florida homes, they're going to have full sun. So the seeds are really going to struggle unless you have an area that's well shaded and that's not going to be prone to erosion. The germination rate is pretty low. So we don't necessarily recommend you using seeds. For the amount of money that you end up investing and the time, it's always best to go with sod. Now seeds, like I said, are good for shaded areas around the tree, maybe some minor patch jobs. And it just depends, for the sod, if you want fast results, if you want better weed control, if you're working with the HOA, which will want you to fix it right now, not wait 6 months, then you're probably better off going with the sod and not the seed. At Top Lawn Pros, we handle everything. We'll do the prep work. We'll also give you instructions for proper watering. So our sod installs are leveled, they're clean, and they come with a pro care instructions. We've installed so far over 100,000 square feet of sod, and we haven't lost 1 yard yet due to the sod dying. So that's great news with our instructions. All right, sod versus seed. Going to be up here on the screen so you can compare. So still not sure what's best for your lawn? No problem. Just head over to toplawnpros.com to schedule your free lawn assessment. We'll take a look at your property, help you figure out what works best, and give you a no pressure quote. If this video helped you out, be sure to leave a like and a comment, subscribe to Top Lawn Pros so you don't miss any of the latest lawn care tips and tricks. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.